people love backseating this game. They do, hellbent, they really fucking do. But the problem is, because I'm really specifically doing something, like, people get upset. People get upset and they want to help because they think I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing something specifically on purpose, right? They don't know that. They don't take a second to ask. Normally I have up that it's an OCD playthrough, but not once has that seemed to, like, make somebody ask what an OCD playthrough is. So I've just put up don't backseat tonight instead. I've been real blunt with it tonight because I know I'm going to get it at some point, and it just kind of like to dampen it a little bit. So as you can see, we've got basically no money. So I really can't afford more potions and scrolls and shit. I didn't even think that Eliza's alive. I can't afford her at the moment. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to go back through the Ancient's Way and kill everything through there. I don't have to go down to the Icy Cellar, but at some point I may choose to go through there just for gear. Although, to be fair, we lost a lot of experience because I died a lot in there. So, if it's as bad as that, maybe not. Like, we'll see. I'll go down there probably eventually, but I don't want to straight away because we lost a lot of XP. For anybody that hasn't seen it, we're still at 83. We were like, I think we were about here at one point, and then I started dying. So we're back down here, and fighting the Ancients, I don't think they take much XP, but they do take, like, I think if you've got gold on you, they take that as well. But yeah, this is very hard at this point, and obviously I can't go up against something that's got, like, the lightning, and the cold actually on the Ancients does hurt. So, like, I don't want to deal with poison and fire, but they're the two I've got resistances for. So yeah, it's just going to be a lot of re-clearing until we luck out and kill them. So it's going to be re-clearing this whole place, right? And then going back up and fighting the Ancients. It's not actually that big of a place, but if I want to go down into the Icy Cellar to get more money, I can do that at some point. I just don't have to if I don't want to. That's the only kind of, like, nice thing. I think down this way is a dead end. My only problem is I also don't have, like, Eliza to kind of help us, to, like, help do some hits. Holy shit, they are killing her. Whoops. And there's electrics in here. I'm just going to stay back where I am. Put a new one of her in there, because holy shit. Like, they're immune to lightning. If I could get them from behind and they don't turn around, if I get them, actually. I'm not going to get enough XP from doing the Ancient's Way and the Icy Cellar, by the way, to be able to, like, take on the Ancients at, like, an 84. I'm going to be in this perpetual kind of thing where the best case scenario, we might get some better gear, which is horrible to say because I just got a better bow. Right? But, like, in the best case scenario, we get a little bit better gear and, oh shit, big group. And maybe we can take them on then. And we luck out with the best possible, like, combination of Ancients. I've done it before, and I know I've done it before because how else do you think I got into the fucking World's Keep thing? But it's gonna take a while. As far as I'm concerned, this is gonna be what Diablo is until I fluke out and kill them, by the way. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of running around in the Ancient's Way for who knows how many weeks. Whoop. Oh, just barely missed that. I've also got to be careful of, like, the evil urns and shit too. But yeah, I'm kind of like, I'm not really upset about this in any capacity. I'm actually kind of like, as I said, like, I'm a little bit excited because, I don't know, I just get to, like, come in and play Diablo, then fight the Ancients. It feels very similar to, like, when I used to just jump in and, like, run the Ancients and then exit the game kind of thing. Except this has actually got, like, some consequences where, you know, I kind of gotta beat them at some point. But when that happens, oh man, it's gonna be satisfying as hell. Like, oh shit, that hurt. These are really hurting tonight. And Diablo Mephisto drop more uniques, good rares. Yeah, you see, I can't go back. Also, welcome in, Dr. Metagork. Yeah, so this is part of like the... I can't go back and I can't go fight previous areas. We can only start from the last waypoint, re-clear the area and go up and fight the ancients. So either I luck out and manage to get something decent and get enough money to be able to have enough health, mana, arrows, and at least a couple of town portals, because it's going to take me a few goes and stuff. But yeah, I've just got to rerun this area, because like the limitations still apply. It's just that now I'm stuck in an area. And the other thing is, at least we don't have the crashing. Oh, fuck that. But yeah, essentially, if I was to be playing like a normal person and I was just to go and fight like all the big baddies and shit, sure, they would have much better gear. They would drop rarer gear, stuff like that. Probably even like Nightmare Baal would probably have a chance to drop me a bow, realistically. But I can't go and fight him. Until I finish killing Hell, I can't just freely go around anywhere I want. Which is why I'm looking forward to eventually freely killing Hell. Because then I'll transport around and I'll kill whatever I want. I've got Gore Crawler, Jagged, Demon Fire Enchanted or Enchanted, Stone Skin, Immune to Fire, Immune to Lightning. I didn't get to read what the other one was. They died really fast, so I don't think they're immune to fire. I think they were like lightning and poison, maybe. We'll see. She's still absolutely killing my Valkyrie though. I'm almost out of mana. There we go. Yeah, so apart from like potentially picking up good stuff, I also kind of want to stockpile all this health too, because usually I sell it. And I want to fill up the one page of inventory that I can have. I might have to go back anyway because I really can't hold much else. I want to fill up what I can with the extra health. And then anything else that isn't usable, sell it. Basically the same shit as normal, except I'll actually be holding on to some health and crap. Because normally I just sell that anyway. But not at the moment if I can avoid it, because I'll have to buy it back again anyway. I can hear enemies, but I think they're like over there. I can't put a decoy in there, she's too far away. Turn off my barbarian to Hell. Going straight back to Nightmares, spending like 10 seconds to kill. Zombie feels bad. Yeah, the thing is, like, I love going back through the areas. That is something I enjoy. It's actually something I almost said I kind of wanted to do after I finished this character. Is I kind of want to go back through all, like, normal through to Hell and just play through her. Like, play through all the areas and see how hard it is to fight certain things are. But I also kind of don't. Like, I could do that in my own time kind of thing. I know you guys probably enjoy watching it though, but I can't do it on this playthrough because of what I'm doing with the playthrough. I probably shouldn't have bothered putting them in here. Nope, don't you drink those. Yeah, if it had been just a random character creation, if it hadn't have been an OCD nostalgia playthrough, I probably would have gone back and milked some of Nightmare for a while, or even earlier Hell. And I really would have got like, stop fucking around with that. Oh, I hate it when it does that shit. Yeah, I would have got more better shit. Like, I can only fit what I can fit in here as well. So the other thing too is when we go up against the Ancients, I can put on my gems, filling up my inventory with that, but I also have to go and basically drop like 2 inventories of health and arrows and all that crap to begin with. So there is that. I might see if I can hold on to that without selling it. I don't really want to use that one. I might have enough maybe to buy Eliza. It would be great if I could keep her alive for a while. I've got to go, hold on, I gotta go talk to Kane. My brain's kind of like all over the place because it kind of feels like... It kind of feels like after I've done all the thing, I definitely don't have enough money for her. Yeah. But at the same time, we're not there yet. But I'm so eager because like after I beat these guys, my next hardest battle is going to be Baal's minions. they're gonna be just insane. They were hard enough in Nightmare. The only thing is, until I get the first waypoint in the Worldstone Keep, which I should have by then, I was gonna say, I'm like, I could technically run from like, unless I don't happen to find it. This is where like, it's luck or not. Hold on, let me explain. My brain's in a place. Hold on. So what I'm thinking, the only cheaty way that I could possibly have against the minions, Baal's minions, right, in hell, that would actually potentially get me a level every time I have to fight them, would be if I somehow didn't successfully find the Worldstone level 2 keep waypoint. But that's physically not possible because I have to get all the map on every single area. So unless for some reason it's not in the game, which it of course will be, but I'm just saying, like, then I'd go from like the Ancients way where I am, clear all that, kill the Ancients, go and clear all the Worldstone couple of levels, then go kill the minions. That would be the absolute holy grail of getting XP for at least like leveling up for them. But that's just not going to happen. That doesn't happen because of the playthrough that I'm doing. You follow? This is the other thing too. It kind of like crosses all the T's and shit before you even like get to that area. Eventually we'll get enough and we'll get Eliza back in, and then she's probably gonna die straight away. Oh shit, electric dudes. I gotta be a bit more careful with you guys in here, especially since Valkyrie's not like going super fast today. Oh, that gave me a genuine little scare actually. I'm not even joking. Like, took a slight ounce of breath away when I like ran straight into 2 electric dudes. I also don't really want to die more because I've got to kind of like hold on to the XP and the loot and the gold and all that shit. Oh shit, hello. For some reason, they're more like running at us for once. Last time they weren't as like in our face. Mind you, down the Icy Cellar was a bitch of a place to be. Icy Cellar had some good shit though. Like, I wouldn't mind doing that again as long as it's not as horrific as it was. But the problem with like areas like that is once I've engaged it, then I'm stuck doing it kind of thing. I can't just be like, yeah, no, I don't want to do this now. Hey, Wafer, how you doing? Oh man. The other thing too is it'd be great if they could like drop me a nice weapon. It's already identified. I was gonna identify it if I had to. Hey, what are you up to, Waver? Practicing a new song on the guitar? Oh yeah? It's good to hear you're still practicing your guitar and stuff. It's funny how sometimes I remember stuff and then sometimes I forget things like that. Like, I knew for ages you were practicing it and then I forgot. Hopefully it's been going well. Yeah, I know I'm low on mana. I also kind of feel like I'm really far backwards in my seat as well. For some reason, lately my seat feels like it's tilting downwards, kind of, at the front. So I'm sitting really, really far back, but now I feel like I'm sitting really far back on my seat, and I feel like I'm like really enclosed next to my microphone. I've had this for the last couple of days when I've sat down. I've sat really close to my microphone. Oh yeah, Combat Shrine. You're ready for battle, huh? No, yeah, was it? I barely had the time, especially lately, to play guitar. That's fair. Life gets like that. What? Hold on. I kind of want to put my decoy ahead of us as much as possible too. Oh, fuck that. Oh shit. Oh shit. No. What the hell is that? Moldpox. Oh, demon fucking aura enchanted, stone scared, lightning enchanted. Holy shit balls. Yeah? Hold on. No. Put a new one in there. Oh my god. That lightning enchanted got my Valkyrie so dead, so quick. That was something. We also had, like, last time we went through here, we had a lot of, like, really special, like named type people. I don't know if we're just gonna get a lot of that again. I can hear the enemies as well, but my problem is that they're the lightning breathing fuckers. These guys. Deflected. I'm not thrilled to see a lot of them in here. I'm curious though. I kind of do want to go down the icy cellar. I know I've got it specifically listed. I don't have to, but yeah. I have also practiced drawing guns. Oh yeah. Funny thing is, because like my character is a magic user and stuff, like guns and weapons like that, or I should say like gun type weapons, are not really one that I particularly dabble in drawing. But I draw like all the other things, which is kind of funny. And then when I go to draw like a gun and stuff, like I can kind of draw it, but it looks like such a downgrade in like my art style compared to how I normally draw stuff. I mean, we had the pew 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 emote where I like drew the gun. Oh, there's another fucking group of them. Can you put the decoy in there? Yeah, there we go. Okay, Valkyrie mustn't be getting hit that much. I'm also hearing like the occasional bow drop, but we're just not going to find something good. The other thing too, I'd really love to luck out and have, you know how every so often on the nights where we had it crash really, really badly, there was always like 1 week where the loot was just great. I'd love to like have a chance where it's not doing that, not like crashing and shit, and we actually get like some nice loot. Because we had that as a problem for quite a while.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah. I could rearrange these two to like down in here, but that's not going to help too much. She needs to not walk off. She walks off, we die. These two go down. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I should be able to pick up the other bow now. For fuck's sake, stop bringing people here. You can't put a portal down if you've got like a group. Hold on. I put decoy up there further and it's not working. Me too, actually. Just got the motivation to draw a gun. Those newspaper comics. Oh yeah. Alright. Give me that little tiny smick of money. Let me put a portal up over here. I can hear enemies in like the next tunnel too. When you say like newspaper comics, the first thing that came to mind with that was like origami. And that's not what that was. But my brain's just like, oh yeah, you can make like origami like fucking everything. I don't want to talk. I want to trade. Oh, it's still not a good bow. That's not a bad amount of fucking money though. That might get us an Eliza back. Maybe. Should be. I didn't have to buy the extra, but that's fine. I bought the extra by accident. And we'll grab the... yeah, that should be enough. That'll be enough because I'll put the rejuvenation in the thing. It's not... well, actually, hold on. I can put the rejuvenations together. You. Can I get you to sell these two? We should be able to buy back Eliza now. Yeah, I'd love to come across a, like a good quality bow, like with some decent magic, but also socketed, maybe. That would just be some good shit. I'm not going to. By the looks of it, I don't have to buy some tomes for a while. That'd be nice. You chuck that up in there too. I really can't hold much, but what I was thinking is these three I can chuck into here and I can merge them. That's what I was on about. I gotta leave some space for that because they'll be better. Give me that. They'll be better. Probably against the ancients in some parts. Second origami, because I can't remember how to fold anything. Crappy paper plane. It hit the ground in 2 seconds. Oh yeah. Origami I tend to find is more like a discipline kind of thing. You gotta kind of like read how to do the proper like folds and the right placement and stuff, and like the type of paper and all that sort of matters too, you know? But yeah, I don't dabble in it much either, honestly. I don't really want to have a spare quiver of arrows taking up my space. I've only got like 100 left, and I don't really want to be going through where I'm going through. Does this wagon falls asleep snuggling both full plushes? No. You get your rest, Viking. There's going to be a lot of this tonight. There's a lot of ice tunnels and refighting. But we have Eliza back, so that's kind of interesting. The other thing too is we have a waypoint in here at all times, so it's not a bad thing. Try not to walk off and fight something new. I thought about trying to clear out the opposite side of this, but I'll deal with that on the way back. Cause like all those tunnels kind of connect. There we go. This group. I'm just gotta get out of the way. And I've got to keep Eliza alive. That's a whole nother thing too. I was gonna say the other thing is, and this is like probably the only cheaty kind of way that I could probably get a level, would be if the game were to crash. Like, it's not going to, but I'm just going to say, like, if we were still dealing with the crashes through here, it would dump me out and force me to replay this area more frequently before going up. Again, it wouldn't solve the problem, because it would probably do the thing where, like, I almost get a level, and then we're good to go fight. I don't want to grab the armor shrine while I've got the XP one. I do want to grab that, but it can wait. I love grabbing all the shrines. It's so fun. You guys play with that? I'm not thrilled to see these guys, because we don't really need electrics in here, but I gotta admit it's a slightly better upgrade than like getting like fucking some kind of mana stealing bastard. Put a decoy up the back there. There we go. I just gotta keep an eye on where Eliza thinks she's going. I could cheat with my drawing program as it crashes. I'm gonna redraw the whole thing or lose motivation. Yep, that is 100% what it's like with drawing. Drawing is honestly one of the fucking toughest things in that regard, because like if the program crashes, or for whatever reason your computer crashes and you haven't saved, or it corrupts the file, it's physical time spent creating something that you can't just like replace. In some cases, if you're lucky enough to have like a copy paste of something, you might be able to do something similar. But the same thing happens with like when you delete or erase a line and stuff like that. Like you might be able to undo your way back to it, but there's a pretty hefty chance that you're never going to get that line back if it was actually like better than what you end up with later. As a frustrating part of drawing. I think this is also why like the people that draw the fastest, you know, the ones where like they bust out like a whole artwork with like background and everything in like an hour, like they just don't give a shit about the lines, or like if there's like a pixel missing or an extra pixel of color somewhere, they just don't care. It's like it becomes like the end artwork anyway, sort of thing. And yeah, I don't know. It's hard when you care about it. I've also got 2 evil urns here, but they can wait just a hot minute. Oh shit, get off me. Oh shit, get off her too. Holy hell, I barely made it out of that corner. Yeah, drawing can be really, really difficult with that. I've got like an extra level of that at the moment with the rigging, because like I do a thing and I may have done it better. I know, hold on, we got Blade Poison, Demon Mana Burn, Spectral Hit, Teleportation. Yeah, I do something and it may look better, but like something crashes or I have to redo it because of something else, and I come back and I don't think it looks as good or it doesn't work as good. But it's what I've got now, you know? So then I kind of like just have to sort of deal with it. I also haven't got to like do any of my rigging for this whole month. I did some last month when I took that little bit of time off, but that was it. An additional add. I'll see if we can draw. Hold on. Apparently I can. There we go. And I will hydrate. And time you out too. Just letting you know, if I'm up against the Ancients and you guys request like a timeout or something to be activated, you'll wait. And you'll wait till if I remember. Because I might do something and totally forget. Just letting you know. So like choose your redeem sparingly when I'm in like the thick of battle. Hold on. Must be busy for a bit. That's okay. I'll be here. We got lots of this to go. We got lots and lots of Diablo to go. I'm pretty sure I can go up and around the corner. Hold on. Let's kick the urns. Yeah, I thought I'd like... Oh, shit. There's a special in there. Come back here. Don't have to brag or anything. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, shit. Holy fuck. Somebody in there's got multiple shots. I'm pretty sure. If you don't have multiple shots, then these fucking guys... Holy crap. It's going to be something to try to get back. Well, whatever XP we got is gone. You want your points deleted. I can't do that. Hold on. There you go. Those aren't instant either. So when they go off, like, I'll have to, like, enable the thing. Lol, heater. It's funny. I need to sell something. I don't know if I can afford her back. I honestly don't want to grab her just yet. Because I'll have to, I'll have to get our shit back first. Get rid of all this. I'm gonna have an issue picking up stuff. I already know that. Okay, so I've got a little bit of arrows. I'm gonna have to run back to where we are. It should be clear where we went through. Hopefully. And chuck basically all of that in there. I'll pick that up later. Drop off the gold just in case we die again. Because whatever I was carrying, we would have lost it as well. Kind of sucks. Alright. So... let's go back down. I was near the icy cellar. It's kind of telling me what's down that cellar as far as I'm concerned. Now, I don't have any gear on. I do have my Valkyrie and I do have my duplicate that I can run. But I don't have anything on me because I don't want to potentially like drop my shit. I'm kind of hoping... because it's not perfectly clear down there. I'm kind of hoping we can get that armor shrine now, actually. It'll help me a little bit. The one that's all the way up in here. And yeah, no, it's still armor. I thought it was fucking ice for a second there. I'm like, don't you give me that shit. I don't see it doing anything, but okay. So, I kind of want her to go around. Don't touch the evil urns. Okay. Now, I don't know if this little tunnel here is clear. There she is. But what I need them to do... I need them to kind of go one direction. I might be able to grab my shit. There we go. Very lucky. Let's get up and around the corner. They shouldn't be able to follow me here. I'm pretty sure I got everything on that one hit too. Yeah, good. Alright, we even got extra arrows. Okay. Get all this out of here. I'm not going to have everything. I'm going to see if we can afford Eliza again. Because that room's pretty cursed. Like I said, I'm not thrilled to see that we're up against fucking electrics, but I'm trying to think of like what our alternatives were from like the previous weeks running through here. Because we've had like the harpies and stuff a couple of times, and they're also bad. They're bad in a different kind of way. I'll grab a couple of the extra potions here instead of buying them. Save us a tiny smick of money. Put a bit of extra mana in. Honestly, I probably need more health than anything. I don't know if we've got enough for Eliza. Kind of maybe do. When it comes to the gold in Diablo,
Yes, for
the
you.
way it's like set makes it very hard for me to read. It just needs a comma, I feel like. One little comma and it would just make it so much easier. There we go. Okay, we're all fixed up. I don't know about putting a new waypoint here, but maybe. Oh no, portal. Fucking brain. Okay. You lot. Oh shit. Nope. You play with her. Play with her. Yep. Yep. Okay, new decoy up the back there for Valkyrie. I don't love them sitting next to an urn. I'm not okay with that. Yeah, these fuckers. Champions. So it wasn't about there being a multi-shot. I thought that there was a multi-shot, but it was just that there was 3 of these guys in one really small space. Fuck no. I won't get my XP back from that, but I should at least get some... There's another dude there too. Oh no, there's a special extra one.